What if I told you the Blue Jays didn't just sign a pitcher, they signed a statement? Dylan Cease's $210 million deal isn't just about wins and losses. It's about revenge. It's about unfinished business from an 11-inning heartbreak in Game 7. And here's the part nobody's talking about. This signing reveals a franchise transformation that's been brewing for years. Hello, Jays Nation. Welcome to Jays Quick News, your go-to spot for the latest Toronto Blue Jays updates. Today we're unpacking the Dylan Cease mega deal, but I'm not just giving you the basics. I'm revealing why this signing is actually more genius than it looks on paper, and why Cease himself called it inevitable before even hearing other offers. Does this move push Toronto past the Yankees and Orioles as American League favorites? Before we dive deep, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You're about to get the full story nobody else is telling. Here's what the headlines won't tell you. Dylan Cease's contract isn't really $210 million. Thanks to strategic deferrals, the present-day value drops to approximately $184.6 million. That's just under $27 million per year. The Blue Jays also structured a $23 million signing bonus that gets taxed at a much lower rate in Ontario than regular salary. This is financial engineering at its finest, and it proves Toronto's front office learned from watching other franchises. But let's talk about the pitcher himself. Cease turns 30 in late December, and yes, his 2025 season was rough. An 8-12 record with a 4.55 ERA. Here's the exclusive insight. His slider, which was baseball's most valuable pitch in 2024, fell off dramatically in 2025. Opponents slugged .374 against it, yet somehow, Cease still posted a career-best strikeout rate of 29.8% and led all qualified pitchers with a 33.4% whiff rate. The stuff is still elite, it just needs refinement. And that's exactly why Pete Walker is the secret weapon in this deal. Walker has been Toronto's pitching coach since 2012, and his track record speaks volumes. He transformed Kevin Gausman into an ace. He helped resurrect Jose Barrios. According to Sports Illustrated's Tom Verducci, Cease is one adjustment away from hitting his ceiling. That adjustment? Attacking the strike zone more aggressively with his fastball instead of relying so heavily on breaking pitches. Cease throws 97 miles per hour and spins the ball more than any starter in baseball. 53% of his pitches have elite spin. Walker's job is to unleash that weapon. Here's the part that should terrify the rest of the American League. Cease made his decision in less than a week. Scott Boras, the most powerful agent in baseball, revealed that Cease interviewed everyone and directed me to go to Toronto. Think about that phrasing. Cease wasn't shopping around for the highest bidder. He was evaluating organizational culture, development systems, and championship infrastructure. The Blue Jays passed every test. Why? Because of what happened last October. The Blue Jays didn't just reach the World Series for the first time since 1993. They pushed the defending champion Dodgers to 11 innings in Game 7 at Rogers Center. Miguel Rojas hit that devastating ninth-inning homer off Jeff Hoffman to tie it. Will Smith won it in the 11th. But here's what the box score doesn't show. Toronto outed and outscored Los Angeles throughout the series. They set a postseason record with 105 runs. Ernie Clement broke the all-time postseason hits record with 30. The Blue Jays proved they belonged at that level. Cease watched Game 7. He saw a team that led for 25 of 27 innings. He saw Vladimir Guerrero Jr. dominating. He saw a rookie named Trey Yesovich who went from Single-A to the World Series in one season become a breakout star. And he thought, that's one piece away from a title. Now let's address the Bo Bichette elephant in the room. Bichette is a free agent after declining Toronto's qualifying offer. He hit .311 with 18 homers in 2025 and crushed that massive 3-run homer off Shohei Ohtani in Game 7. But his defense is declining and his sprint speed is dropping. The Blue Jays have a decision to make. Pay Bichette 8 years and $216 million or allocate that money elsewhere. Here's the genius move nobody's talking about. By signing Cease early, Toronto locked in their ace before the market exploded. They secured a frontline starter for 7 years, while Kevin Gausman and Shane Bieber both become free agents after 2026. This isn't just about winning in 2026, it's about building sustained excellence. And the rotation depth is legitimately frightening now. Cease slots in as the opening day starter. Behind him, Gausman, Bieber, Jose Barrios, and Trey Yesovich. According to MLB reports, those five arms have made more combined starts over the past 3 years than any other projected rotation in baseball. That's not just talent, that's durability. Cease himself has pitched over 165 innings in each of the past 5 seasons, while striking out 200-plus batters every year. The cultural transformation is complete. Owner Edward Rogers met personally with Scott Boras last year during the Juan Soto pursuit. That meeting established Toronto as a premier destination. The facilities are now considered best in class. The technology is cutting edge. The Blue Jays are no longer the team that loses free agents, they're the team that wins them. Dylan Cease didn't just sign with Toronto, he validated everything this franchise has been building. 4 weeks after the most heartbreaking Game 7 loss imaginable, the Blue Jays responded with the biggest free agent signing in team history. This is what championship urgency looks like. So here's my question. With Cease anchoring the rotation and this offense coming back, are the Blue Jays finally ready to break their 32-year title drought? Let me know in the comments. If this deep dive was worth your time, hit that like button, subscribe to Jays Quick News, and turn on notifications. The Revenge Tour starts now. I'll see you in the next one.